Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and this is General Collective Read, so it may not resonate to all of you wonderful, beautiful Virgos that come through. How many of you? I hope you're doing well, and I hope that this read, if it confirms what you need, I get a like from you. Maybe you might say a wave or something in the comments. I don't know, but either way, I hope it confirms what you need to know or give some insight to whatever you're currently going through in your life. If it's, if it don't apply, let it fly. If you haven't noticed before, yes, I do rhyme a lot when I speak, reference some songs and shows, and I don't know if it's a pop culture thing or I have no idea, but that's what I do sometimes. I don't know if it's, who knows, but hey, it works for me. So, and I hope it's not too much for you. How about that? Alrighty. Let me just say a prayer, get to the read, and hopefully it just come clearly. Most High, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Now, Virgos, in the pre-shuffle, I did see multiple times when I was trying to shuffle, Ten of Pentacles coming in, it came out in reverse. And I see, like, for some, it's like, it shows that you're more focused on your future, your career, your coin, and it's just also showing that for some of you, it just is motivated by this place of not being able to trust those who you had connections with. It just shows that for some of you in your healing process, you focus more on your stability. And I do believe that you're not letting anyone who just, compromise your happiness as any type of distraction. Alright. Let's see what we have for our wonderful Virgos, please. Into January 2023. Let's see what's going into 2023 for Virgos. I do see choices. I do see you having, yeah. Oh, every time to cut, do one of these and just tell it. See, this lovers just want to be seen. Yeah, how beautiful. Yeah, let's see for Virgos, please. All right. Virgo, please. Yeah, time. A lot of time that you poured into something here, but let's see what's going on. Virgo, please. Awesome sauce. Oopsies. The Page of Wands want to come out too, but let's see. There's one thing about the cards. They're going to come out no matter. Ooh. ladies. Now, what I see here is this injustice. Injustice. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. But see, this was your film. It's like, listen, and like it's going to be with the choice that you have to make. What's best for you is going to sting someone who's not aligned with you. You know, at one time they was, but you're so focused on your wish fulfillment, being truly happy, and that's the focus here. You feel like it's well deserved, especially the fact that it really wasn't given. You know, when I say that Six of Pentacles is in reverse, I feel like somebody was giving more to someone else that gave less to them, and then not giving to you. Like giving, you know, when you see the runner chasing somebody that's running from them, and the chaser is chasing someone that, it's just the ongoing cycle that seems very toxic, and this runner chaser that sometimes turn karmic. Is like, for some of you to go to a soulmate or karmic, like that twin energy, I feel. But I just feel like this connection that you gave a lot of time to, you remained in your independence. You know, try to stay working and not being too tied to see, like, I don't feel like it was a connection that, again, that it was not I feel a relationship in a sense to where, I'm not going to say what the connection was, but you're independent, you're single. And it just seems that the obstacle was something that you just kept returning to. This Eight of Cups is in reverse as an obstacle. Crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Again, it's showing that for some of you, you invest in stuff that's not as valuable as you would think it is. You know, it's not really worth you pouring into. And I think that's just your good heart from when you truly love. Is not a status you put on it. But it's not like you need to put a status on it. It just has to be capable. Like, it's not about potential. It's about on their resume in the first place. You know? And what I see in your feet, like, this helps you to maneuver through things, is this Page of Pentacles. It's always this capability to get back on your feet or get back on the path you need to get on to get something started again. Behind you is the Death card, the ends. It's like certain things you're looking to see that you're not going to readdress them anymore. The world is in front of you. Travel, distance, freeing yourself, abundant opportunities. And what I see, that's what you're definitely in the status of defending your position, to where, since you're aware of that, how they move with you, like the history again, and even currently, it's like you're choosing, like, you know, that communication is in and out. Your hopes and fears that you don't get caught up again, okay? And what I see the outcome is a lot of spying, stalking energy. You know, so it's Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Mind you, this be seeing Libra and Gemini as well. So, also, I think you have this determination to be just free. Since you've been independent but tied to things that you didn't even need to because they wasn't even contributing to what you was doing. You know? And if it was to the minimum. It really was. Let's see. And like I said, I don't think that you was always looking at what they could contribute monetary, but it still is like it can't be draining what you're doing, not even financially, emotionally, in any way. And I think it was doing that. That's why you feel this need to like, okay, enough of this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I do see opportunities coming through. Um, I actually see even with this time that you have spent, you started to see it for what it is. And even down, like I said, with this, the independence that you stood in, it still wasn't putting you in a place to where your needs is being met in an intimate sense. Okay. So where I see the obstacle was showing again the back and forth and return with the minimum effort that you see that you deserve to really keep you inspired or interested. And it shows what's crowning you in the fact that even when you give in, like in this, and it doesn't grow to where you had these big, heavy expectations, but the fact that it wasn't shown any effort when this opportunity was really a blessing. It's like when you see how someone moves with something like that, it's just more or less help you to see that it's like a turn off, basically. It's like that's enough for you. And even what helps you move is that you can see what you need to see and take a position to move on with. You don't need much to do it. It could just be one too many shenanigans that set you off to move like, all right, that's it for me. Like sometimes people have 3 strikes, you can have 7. You can have whoever, but it's letting it be known it could be whatever your limit is to always get you to move whenever you don't even expect you to. So behind you again is not only showing these ends and changes that for some of you, you don't think it was happening. It's like some of you give, like I said, behind you is these expectations of a new beginning that you know that they're not capable of doing. And what's in front of you is you taking the steps you did, like with crowns, like the way you move anyway. What's in front of you, you taking that to take bigger steps. It's like you're taking a bigger leap in faith, inspired to move even more to it's just like bigger things. And it does show here that you're very defensive over this place of just refusing to lose sleep anymore. Some of you are so, rather than losing sleep, you're working. You're panning out your ideas. You're getting things lined up during the times that you happen to be up at night. It may not be no more thinking of the shenanigans, losing sleep over suspicious thoughts. I think more or less you're using this time to probably work, your books or whatever you need to do to grind. So the communication I see coming in as you expect it to is because you do know this person reoccurs when it benefits them. And again, you just like you don't want to fall in the trap here. But when I see even with this stalkery energy and somebody's like studying you, it's because at one time they passed you by or put you as an option. They realized that that was foolish of them. It looked like because they didn't want to put in the work before, now they do. Alrighties. Alrighty. So again, it's Cancer, Pisces, Leo. And everybody's here. Everybody is here. I'm going to get a general message for you Virgos. And let's see. Alrighties. Let's see a general message for Virgos, please. Virgos, please. 1 to 23. Please show me the message. Virgos, highest good. Look, I don't know if you can hear, but it's an airplane. Like I said, it's traveling for you, distance for you Virgos, for real. Ooh, and it will make you so happy. I see. For Virgos, please. Ooh, it's a lot. All right, let's see. Message for Virgo. You know what? Listen, okay. For Virgo, please. Alrighties. Oh, communication. Oh, a lot. A lot of it. And it's coming and trying to, it feels like rushed in, rushed out, just trying to make sure, are we good? And it's like, but it doesn't really have the tone, you know? I feel like it's more of an emergency, not like an emergency, but just really want to stress the fact to see like what's going on here. Just, yeah, it just really feels, because it seems to me it's shining. Yeah. And honestly, you're in this energy too of not even trying to, I feel, I'm not just saying like give a dang, but it's in a mind frame of you not really paying attention to them type of things. You're more or less focused on your happiness as the priority over everything. See, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aries. Oh, and Leo. Pardon me. Now, what I see is that this victory comes from the fact that you have some introspect and you was able to think over some things. even to regards to people intentions when they do return, even to your intentions of returning to certain things. You're starting to see, for some of you, how these situations benefit you. It was like blessings in these lessons, basically, because you rise above the competition and what I see, pettiness, resistance. It's like you got past that taught you a painful lesson here. That at one point you didn't want to understand. You didn't want to see what it was because you felt like it was so selfish. But now I think, even from the perspective of what you've seen it in, I kid you not, it looked like someone feels like if somebody insists or being, I'm not going to say in the way, or it's just what it looks like. If you insist on being in the way, I'm going to find a way for it to benefit me. It just looks like that. Meaning, because I see you celebrating, and it shows like it's a shock that that's a part of your recovery here. Because for some of you, you just don't really trust it to even, like, them for what their resumes. I gotta just, their history. You even know what they currently do in the position they play in life. Like, it's not like you're not in a link with them, because the death is in reverse. But it's just more or less, it's not affecting you as it did before. It's like you're looking at it in a different position. And I kid you not, okay, there could be a marriage involved, but I do see you committed to your happiness. And you do see that the past is unfinished, but what I see, your perspective of it is in a way to, it's not as passionate as it once was before. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. And I'm grateful I right amount of cards flew out. The past is in a way that doesn't, some of you just don't feel the same way. You're looking at it as like, it took you a long time to see how much was on you. That you had to literally take the time to go through to get to this position. I kid you not, I see this Knight of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands to get to this victory. This wasn't an easy time. But what I do see, as far as some of you just not engaging, as far as putting in the faith that this is going to withstand the test of time, is because it definitely shows it doesn't feel good. Like, it's not like you're having fun. The energy is heavy. And it's like they're still deflecting. And it's just to the place where, like, you're just, like, not trying to explain anymore. It's like they could think what they want to think. It's like before you cared more. But now you feel it's like it could be at whatever level that they believe it's on, because you understand you have choices here, and you're not going to be stuck in your head about that feeling of being left out in the cold, treated as an option. It's just more or less you're keeping to yourself that you're not invested. You're not investing Yeah, there's an injustice and imbalance. They really broke your heart. And they got you to the point where you will not work with them no matter. It's like, not on that level. It just looks like, I'm okay. That's what it looks like. You're okay with doing it your way. It doesn't want to, it's, look, again, the same signs came out. Again, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, um, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, but just everybody's here though. I'm going to get some Kipper and your advice and outcomes. Okay, Kipper message for Virgo, please. Kipper message for Virgo. OMG, why so many cards here? Okay, I see that receive a gift, and it showed the whole Christmas tree, so you could be receiving a gift this time. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Good lady. Yes, loyal. What's this? Okay, so I see a long way. So somebody came a long way. Let's see, court. Okay, look. I see things switching up for you on your behalf. And it seems like, because karma-wise, and I know it's showing the strength in reverse, seeing like how karmically you, because of certain things, it's not your battle. It's not for you to stand strong in. It's certain things is to let go and let flow. And some people got to deal with their karma. It's their way to go. You know, and some of you is traveling a long distance, and it took you a long time to get to this place. Of wanting to set down roots in another place. Okay? Let's see advice and outcome for Virgo. Advice and outcome. Let's see for Virgo, please. Advice and outcome. On to January 2023. We got the Hangman in reverse. So again, you're in this position to where you're comfortable. When I see this Pisces, this Hangman in reverse, even with this, it's Pisces energy, but it just looks as if sometimes when you was tired of things you couldn't move, you're like, yeah, I am moving, and I'm moving with this place to where it's my intuition, my thoughts, my enlightenment that's making my decisions. Like no one else is influencing it. Yeah. You see something that's definitely being stagnating. Goodness gracious, you're coming off these major arcanas. Goodness gracious. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what I see definitely is the fact that you know you need to heal in regards to things because it have such a hold on you. This is something major that you're moving on from. And it just shows your passion and purpose definitely going to lead to much success. But for some of you, you lose sleep because of the fact that as much as you gave into a connection, it was so the whatever it was greedy, self entitled. It didn't really give or do the work, and that inspired you to do what you needed to do for you. This was all the motivation you needed to put the distance in. It's just for some of you, honestly, to disconnect. It it's something that you had to do to something so you can resolve other issues here. So you come to peace with certain things. This divorce or detachment or this separation, I definitely see is for some of you and for most of you is with love and light. You forgive them. You do. You just don't want to deal with them at all. Because you feel like when you do, they will not be fair with you. It's always self-serving energy. But that's what I see. And you, oh, one more thing. And if you feel like if you juggle, it's not going to make you happy in the end. Alrighties? That's what I see for you wonderful Virgos. Till next time. Love and light. Peace.